The Zephyrhills Police Department investigated a shooting that happened on June 27th after an argument with ex-co-workers ended with a chase and gunfire. The PD has just released footage of the incident that was recorded from the garbage truck that was involved. The suspect was later arrested. After the video will be the arrest affidavit written by investigating Detective Stephen Walker.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all know? I raised him. Been doing all my life. All right? And then y'all be checking me. Now I'll be like, you silly, bro. No, I'm not silly. You silly, bro. I don't like you ain't talk to me like that. You talk to me like that? I'm saying you silly. You need to take your ass home, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, silly? Bruh. Go home, bro. Oh, bro. For real, though. You respect me right now. You say I'm silly. I'll blow you up. Bruh. I don't talk like that. Bruh, chill, bruh. Gonna pull a bitch, just pull the pop, bro. Bruh, chill, bruh. Bro, chill, bruh. Hey, don't pull no fire on me, bro. Nah. 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 Nah, bruh. You done did what you did, bruh. Chill, bruh. Nah, bruh. Nah, bro. Chill, bruh. Good, bro. Shit. Ah, stop me. What the fuck? Ah!
Affiant's probable cause is based on the following facts. Detective Stephen Walker, hereinafter referred to as Affiant, is a duly sworn law enforcement officer currently employed by the Zephyrhills Police Department, where he has served since April 2022. During his tenure, Affiant has held positions including patrol officer, field training officer, instructor, interim patrol supervisor, and detective. Affiant has served as lead investigator in numerous criminal investigations, including but not limited to homicide, sexual offenses, death investigations, robbery, child abuse, assault, battery, and narcotics cases. Prior to his employment with the Zephyrhills Police Department, Affiant served with the Pasco County Sheriff's Office for approximately 6 years, where he held positions as a field training officer and patrol supervisor. Affiant has received specialized training in interview and interrogation, homicide investigations, death and injury investigations, crime scene processing, narcotics investigations, sexual offense investigations, and child abuse investigations. On Friday, June 27, 2025, at approximately 05:37 hours, Affiant was notified by Detective Sergeant Elisa Little of a shooting incident requiring investigative response. Affiant responded to the emergency room at Advent Health Zephyrhills, located at 7050 Gull Boulevard, Zephyrhills, Florida 33542, and contacted the first victim, Brandon Raymond Lee, hereinafter referred to as Lee, who was receiving treatment in emergency room number 14 for a gunshot wound to his right forearm. Lee advised he had been shot by an individual he identified as Quinn. Lee stated that he personally knew Quinn from prior employment at a bar operated by the suspect. He described Quinn as a black male, bald, with a beard and facial beads. Based on this description and corroborating information, Affiant identified Quinn as Quinn's son Deshaun Croson, hereinafter referred to as Croson. Lee confirmed Croson as the person who shot him. Lee described the events leading up to the shooting. On the morning of the incident, Lee was operating a Waste Connections garbage truck with his co-worker, Naeth Reyes, hereinafter Reyes, seated in the passenger seat. The two arrived at the Wawa gas station located at 6450 Gull Boulevard, Zephyrhills, Florida, to purchase food prior to their shift. Inside the Wawa, Lee encountered Croson and greeted him with a handshake. Lee detected the odor of alcohol on Croson and, out of concern, told him in a friendly manner to go home due to his apparent intoxication. Lee stated this appeared to anger Croson, and a brief verbal exchange followed. After the verbal argument, Lee and Reyes returned to the garbage truck, with Lee in the driver's seat and Reyes in the front passenger seat. Croson entered his black GMC Yukon SUV, pulled up alongside the driver's side of the garbage truck, and resumed the argument. At that point, Croson reached into the rear seat area of his SUV, retrieved a black handgun from a purse, and aimed the weapon toward Lee and Reyes. Fearing for their lives, Lee immediately drove the garbage truck away from Croson's vehicle to flee. Croson pursued them in his SUV and pulled alongside the driver's side once again. Croson then fired multiple rounds at the garbage truck, escalating the threat to deadly force. Croson aggressively maneuvered onto the median to obtain a better firing angle, further indicating his intent to cause death or serious bodily harm. As the pursuit continued, Croson discharged another round at the garbage truck. During a turn onto Dairy Road, the SUV collided with the garbage truck, sideswiping it. The impact caused the passenger side door of the truck to open and ejected Reyes, resulting in injuries to his ankle and back. Lee, experiencing pain in his right arm, was unsure whether the injury was due to the crash or gunfire. He continued driving to Advent Health Zephyrhills to evade Croson and seek medical care. Lee positively identified Croson through prior employment at a local bar establishment operated by Croson. Identified as LA Billiards, a records check confirmed that Croson is a convicted felon at the time of the incident and is prohibited from possessing firearms or ammunition. Lee was later transported to Lakeland Regional Hospital as a trauma patient due to his gunshot wound. Affiant also interviewed an independent witness, Jim Zullo, hereinafter referred to as Zullo. Zullo stated he was driving westbound on County Road 54, approaching Dairy Road, when a black SUV driving head-on toward his vehicle caused him to stop abruptly. The black SUV swerved around Zullo's driver's side, and a collision occurred between the SUV and a garbage truck. Zullo then parked near the Dunkin' Donuts at 6512 Gull Boulevard and observed the SUV, which had noticeable damage to its passenger side. Traveling westbound toward the intersection of Island and Gull Boulevards. Zullo provided front and rear dash camera footage showing the black GMC Yukon SUV driving in the westbound lane, parallel to the garbage truck. The footage captured the garbage truck turning northbound onto Dairy Road, with the SUV colliding with its driver's side. Another clip showed the damaged SUV traveling westbound toward Gull Boulevard. Zullo reported his observations and submitted the footage via an Axon community link. Reyes was contacted at the emergency room of Advent Health Dade City, where he was being treated for injuries. Reyes confirmed the events reported by Lee, stating that both men stopped at Wawa as part of their routine. Reyes described Croson as a black male, bald, intoxicated, wearing a beige shirt, blue jeans, and Air Jordan 1 sneakers. Based on surveillance footage, Affiant confirmed the individual Reyes described was Croson. Reyes stated he heard Lee urge Croson to go home, and during the conversation, Lee called Croson silly. Reyes believed this comment escalated the situation. Reyes recalled that Croson aimed a firearm at Lee, prompting Lee to drive off. Croson pursued the truck, firing multiple rounds. Reyes observed the windshield crack from the gunfire. During the evasive driving, the passenger door opened, and Reyes was ejected, striking the concrete and landing on grass, sustaining back and ankle injuries. All victim and witness statements were corroborated by surveillance footage and physical evidence. Surveillance video confirmed Lee repeatedly pleading with Croson to put the pistol away, not to act violently, and urging Croson to go home. Based upon the totality of circumstances, there is reason to believe there is probable cause for Quinson Deshaun Croson to have violated 2 counts of 782.04, 1A and 777.04, attempted homicide, murder first-degree premeditated, felony, first degree. One count of 790.23. 1. Possession of weapon or ammo by convicted FLA felon. Felony, first degree. In such case made and provided, and against the peace and dignity of the state of Florida. Based on the above-mentioned events, your affiant respectfully requests this honorable court issue a capias so that Quinson Deshawn Croson can be made to answer to the charges of 2 counts of 782.04, 1A and 777.04, attempted homicide, murder first degree premeditated, felony first degree. 1 count of 790.23, 1A, possession of weapon or ammo by convicted FLA felon. Felony first degree. Stephen Walker.